right, guys, I am back. Welcome back. Hopefully that camera angle works there. I think it does. My screen is very small, so it's hard to tell. All right, it is good to be back. It's been a nice long week-long hiatus of moving. As you can see behind me, we're kind of in a new location. I'm actually in a separate room than my own room, which is kind of cool. I'll get a streaming room, so it's kind of like having my own studio, but it's full of stuff in here because we're still in the process of figuring everything out logistically. There's a lot of boxes and stuff, some of which are, well, actually, the ones in here are not mine, but mine are all out in the hallway there, so still very much in pieces. So anyway, hope this is coming through okay. I don't see any audio. Oh, there's the mic volume. Okay, good. Just want to make sure it's coming through. So anyway, good to be back. Let me get TeamSpeak going here because haven't turned that on yet. Bergon XO37, hello, and Spooky Zeke Pants, good to see you. Guy the Aviator, welcome. And let's see, TeamSpeak client. This is going to be a little kind of rocky today, as this is our first stream back at a new location, so we're trying to make sure everything works. And so it's Thursday, so hopefully get the kinks ironed out today, so that tomorrow everything is peachy keen. Let's see here. I'll load this up. And we'll move over into the live stream room there. Looks like Captain Bonanza Man's already here. Hello. Can you hear me? Ground control to Major Tom? No? He might just have his stuff off or something. Okay, well, I need to get... I haven't done any flight planning yet. Tim sent me a flight plan, so we'll probably just use that. But I'm going to get my tablet booted up here. Of course Navigraph wants me to log in, because I've been gone so long. Okay, I think it's that. I have so many usernames and passwords for things. Let's see, let's try that. Please work. You have to actually try to log in there. Oh, my tablet doesn't have internet. That would be why. That's right. I'm in a new location. Come on. Come on. Briangren, how's it going? Welcome to the clunky stream that this is going to be. Captain Tim, good to see you again.
Hey, good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. Excited to be in the new house. So, looks like
Okay, I got crew scheduling on the line. I'll be right back to you.
okay, that works out for me anyway because it's going to be a while figuring this all out. Because I have to do this manually. And let's see, I think it's going to be this. Bear with me, guys. We'll make this good to go in just a moment. No, it does have security. Duh. There we go. Come on, work. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. All right. I was going to throw a stream withdrawals. Yeah, sorry about that. That's life. All right, good. That works. That's connected. Now I can try to get on Navigraph. Log in. Watch, now it'll be a wrong username or something. Just my luck. When I got the note for the stream, I finished a shutdown checklist, so I was on time. Nice. Awesome. Very awesome. I actually got notified the other day that my WestWind account is going inactive because I wasn't flying enough. And most of that's because I just haven't posted the last few flights I did. But still, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm in the middle of moving, so bear with me. Hey, that actually worked. Okay. All right, so we're going to be going from NightBot doesn't have this yet. In fact, someone type one of the NightBot commands in there. I just linked it through Twitch. I'm not using Restream today. It's all going straight through Twitch since we're only streaming to one site anyway. I figured why do that. So if someone wants to type in one of the NightBot commands, the route one is not correct yet. I have to go in there and put the route in because I haven't done that yet. But If you do one of the known NightBot commands like exclamation route or exclamation specs or something like that, see if that works, because I want to make sure NightBot is connected. And it looks like it did. Well done. Thank you, Briangren, for doing that. Yeah, that route is not correct. Don't worry, we're not going to MSP from Jacksonville. That was last time. Today we're going to be going from Detroit Metro to Little Rock, Arkansas, as a route suggested by Tim. So we're going to do that. KDTW. By the way, if you hear a kind of low roaring, humming noise, the fan, the overhead fan in here makes a really bad click sound that I haven't had a chance to fix yet. And without airflow in here, it is already warm. So there's a small desk fan a ways away that's peeking through the two computer screens aimed at me to get me some air, but it is a bit noisy. And so I put it as far away as I can get it, but I can still feel the airflow. And so yeah. That's true. I could, you know what I could do? I could just go hang the picture behind me when I do streams. Eventually, I'd like to get a green screen actually, so that would then it would negate that. But of course, then we could just superimpose the moose right behind me or eating me or something ridiculous. Go go go. Oh, you know what I realized I didn't do yet? Yeah, I'm gonna do it because that's gonna drive me nuts if I don't. So I just realized, and I'll just do it for this plane so it'll be quick. I'm gonna quit out of what's it called here, P3D, because I have yet to update. Shush, Chase plane. I have yet to update the AirAC data, and we should probably do that. So let's go over here to Navigraph Manager. This is how this looks, by the way. If you're not used to using Navigraph or considering it, this is great. It figures out all of your planes and add-ons, and then you can go ahead and update. So it shows right now that we're all on 1807, which is the one that expired on the 18th, I think it was, of August. And so PMDG, all products. I don't know why it's in here twice for P3Dv4. That's kind of weird. But we'll do both of them because I don't know why there are two. I understand why there is FSX and FSX Steam Edition. I don't understand why there's two P3Dv4s. One of them might be for V4 before I updated version 2, maybe? I don't know. It's very strange. We're just going to say update, and it will...
Hey, Mike, hate to interrupt, but I lost your video.
Lost my radio. Uh-oh. In...
Twitch.
Just on Twitch? You sure you didn't mute the Twitch channel? Because I'm showing it still broadcasting.
Jakarta or somebody else is...
Are you hearing me on TeamSpeak but not on Twitch? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not even seeing you on Twitch. Somebody else is playing Hunter Call of the Wild.
Well, that's not good. Stand by. Let me do this. Just make sure. Oh, I'm on here. Try refreshing because Durka Durka was my channel was hosting Durka Durka, and it should do that until I start broadcasting, which I am now. So it should be showing. In fact, I can check it on the tablet here, but it may just be a refresh issue because that will happen. Let me just
let me switch browsers and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what's going on. Twitch.tv/ no slash, where's the other slash? I want the other, oh no, I guess that's the right one. Slash Mustafa Google Gadget. Dun 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 dun. It says playing Microsoft Flight Simulator X, so that's a good thing, even though that's technically not what I'm playing, but you know, whatever. Although I don't see much of anything at the moment. Now that could just be because I need to run the app when I'm doing it on the tablet. I don't know. Okay, well that updated, so I'm gonna close that. Now we'll restart P3D. Any luck with the other browser? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I show it on here. It's streaming, so it's got to be a refresh up thing for you, because I show it on here. So that's good. Okay. Whew, scared me. All right. Let's go taxi, airport. Let's pull that up first of all. Dum dum dum. Da dum dum. And then we can also get, I know the dashboard down here, or down here, is not populated yet, so we'll do that in a moment. WestWind. Not really worried about today being too, streamlined today, because it's kind of more of a test stream to make sure this is all going to work again. New location, new internet, whole shebang. We're also running on a wireless connection right now, which I'm going to change here, but I have to do the wiring for it, and I'm kind of trying to move in at the moment, so I'm more concerned with that. So wireless connection we'll have to do for now. So hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. It looks like it hasn't yet, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, gotta go back this way. It is 1:16 by my clock UTC. All right. Go over there. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll do the flight plan together then, since I have to do it anyway, and gotta wait for that. All right. Oh, I can't see chat because I moved the thing over there. That's no good. There we go. All right. He is still seeing the hosting stream. Yeah, exactly. I think that's all it was. So, about to go soon. It's 4 in the morning. Where? 4 in the morning? Where are you? It's 1 in the morning in England. Well, no, I guess it's not. It's 2 in the morning in England because you're on British summertime. So, you're in like Eastern Europe? Ish? Asia? Oh, you're in Asia. Okay. Well, all right then. All right, that's gonna do its little thing here. Okay. Well, since we're starting here, let me get power on the aircraft so we can actually do something. And we'll get. I like that. It's cool with the screen backlights there. FS actions. Let's get ground power and ground air. And we can go up here and right there. And where is my... There's dome light. Dome light, there we go. Okay. Go ahead and turn those emergency lights on while we're at it. Put that in. Get rid of that pesky menu. And the aircraft will begin to boot. Beautiful. And we'll get the gate connected. Let's see if we can't get GSX over here. Request catering service. Bingo. Sure, just use LSG.
Hello.
Switch over to Chrome. Nice, there you go. Hey, who was that?
Captain Bonanza Man.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How's the weather over in Terre Haute?
It's been rainy and dry the past few days.
That's a contradiction in terms. Can't be rainy and dry. Rain, by very definition, is wet.
Well, it's been dry and just wet.
Still don't see how that works, but whatever. That's fine. I'll take you at your word.
How are your Californian fires doing?
Well, they're scaling back. We got rid of we contained the Ferguson fire, which was one that was closest to us. So the air's been a little better lately, although a few days ago it got pretty smoky again. I haven't heard on the Mendocino Complex fire if that one's completely under control now or not. I don't think it is, and the car fire I think is still going a little bit, but I think they're getting control of them. So it's coming down. It's as the weather has cooled off a bit too. It's been in the high 80s, low 90s the last few days here, so that's helped, I'm sure. But yeah, we're getting a handle on it. Of course, now California in its wisdom is now realizing, oh, we've got a great solution to this. We just need to manage our forest, which some of us have been saying forever. Like, glad that you finally figured out how to do that. Would have been nice if you figured that out a long time ago. Whatever. Alright, we'll let those things boot up. Alright, let's go ahead and get our flight plan figured out here. So we're going to go over to, this is NightBot. I don't care about NightBot right now. I want SimBrief. And I'll bring that over for you guys so you can see that. And dispatch. Create flight. Alright, we are WestWind 1990 from KDTW to KLIT. Alternate today is going to be Memphis. Departure, sure, we'll go with that. One of these, I guess that one, huh? 420, what's the difference? One says WestWind should be the right one. Okay, 80. That's all correct. We don't need ETOPS, we don't need step climbs. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Auto packs, auto cargo. And Tim, oh crap. There's my phone. Okay. Tim messaged me. I think, wow, what are you doing? Stupid phone. Stupid ant-eater. Send it a RID 8, which that's what it's giving me, because that's good. 0132, I don't know what that is, but okay. Stream once on Twitch, but I was like, nah, I gotta just be a follower. Oh, I appreciate that. I am glad, though, Briangren, you used the lowercase g. That's good. Well done. Okay. RID 8 to LIT. Route has not been analyzed now. What's the weather right now? Flight conditions. KDTW is showing 80 knots. Sorry, 80 knots. 80 degrees at 5 knots. Runway 4. Oh yeah, that's probably correct. So what's it wanting? 4 right. Sure, I can get on board with that. All right, 4 right. RID 8, and then whatever they give us for the inbound into Little Rock, I can survive that too. There's our route right there, coming down. Alternate Memphis, Little Rock right there. We'll go down through, just skirt Dayton, Ohio there. Indianapolis will be almost directly opposite Terre Haute there. Go down to the very corner there by Evansville, and into Missouri. Just barely skipping over the top of Kentucky, between Kentucky and Illinois right there. So, should be a good little flight. Alrighty then. That's it, yep, okay. Generate OFP. Yes. I think I'm using the updated AirRack on SimBrief, I think. Not for sure. Oh well, figure it out. Alright, so the RID 8, RID to PXV, which is not going to be this guy. That should be RID, that's Richmond. PXV is Pocket City. Alright. And J131 to Little Rock, and then Little Rock is the airport right there. So, okay. We have cruise level 360. And 18,000 pounds of fuel. We'll probably just round that up to 20, just to keep it nice and simple. I shouldn't have left NightBot, I realize now, because I need to copy that information into NightBot, so that was foolish of me. Commands, custom, route. Alright, so change this. Get rid of the directs. Those are annoying. Flight level 360. We are going from DTW to KLIT. And we're not flying a 747, we're flying a 737, and it's an 800. There we go. Okay. Wunderbar. Alright, now I can get rid of NightBot. Let's see, how many passengers do we have on board today? Oh, before I do that, because they're out there waiting for me, let's go ahead and open the doors here. Yeah. There we go. Well, the caterer to start doing his thing. Let's see here. A few passengers, here we go. So 157 people on board today. Pretty good flight. 700 pounds of additional cargo in addition to bags. And with a total payload of 36,800 pounds for a zero fuel weight of 128,100 pounds. We're going to take 20,000 pounds of fuel, and that's going to bump up our takeoff weight a little bit. So, yeah, it's a possible extra 10,000. We're not going to take nearly that much, but we can take up to 29, and we're going to take 20 even, so that'll be easy. So let's go ahead and put that in now before I forget. So we're going to go, fuel is going to be 20,000 pounds, right there, bingo. Payload, it's at 157 people, so we can take 150 in coach, and 7 in first will give us 157, so there we go. Max this out there. And what I need to figure out is our zero fuel weight's 133.2 right now, but we're taking a lot of extra cargo there. I need to confirm with SimBrief. It should be 121. So we need to back that off a bit. So we do that. And that. And let's see. 128, 100 minus 118.800. What? 128, 100 minus 118, 100. Oh, 80. I think I hit a decimal there. 9,300 divided by 2, 4650. 650. 4650. There we go. Need to leave and pick up a friend at the high school. Be back in there. All right. We'll see you in the McConnell. Nobody brought bags on board. No, they did. That's figured into. So the we're taking cargo is 700 pounds of cargo, not bags. So of this forward cargo and aft cargo, 700 of it is raw cargo. The rest of it is bag weight from the passengers. So just know that. That's how that figures in. All right.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
During the flight today, can I start my lawnmower?
Not on the plane, no. We're not carrying a lawnmower.
Why not?
We're not, well, because we're not carrying a lawnmower today. We're flying passengers, not cargo.
I hit a lawnmower on board, rather.
I don't think so. Our security guys are pretty good today. I know it's Detroit.
Well,
I know it's Detroit, but we're not that bad.
Not even Gary, Indiana bad?
It might be Gary. Well, if we were in Gary, Indiana, but we're not. So even I am not going to fly to Gary, Indiana. You got to sleep. You need like 2 hours. I need to go in like 2 hours to the airport. Oh, okay. Fun for you. All right. Get some sleep, Guy the Aviator. Thanks for stopping by, man. All right. So we got our flight plan. Let's get our... They should be done by now, right? Yeah. Doors. We'll close those. I'm going to do this because I have to reset this so it's not going to see it. They're going to leave. The fueler's not sitting over here this time, is he? Well, not yet, anyway. So let's wait till they go, and then we'll see what happens. Security guy's off the job.
Moose, I bribed the security guards. That's how I was able to get my lawnmower on board.
You bribed them? We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk with those guys. It's pretty lax. Pretty lax security right there. All right, get out of here, Sky Chefs. Go on,
I
get.
only gave them like $20 each, so.
God, you bribed them cheap too. Good grief. That's not good. It's not good at all. All right. Request boarding. I did not say request fueling. All right, here we go. Okay, good. I must have hit the request fueling by accident last time or something.
Hello.
All right. Yes. Hello. Okay. Those fuel pumps should not be on right now. All right. So we're gonna go down the list here. Yaw damper can come on. We need to align the FMC. We'll do that in a second. IRSs and FMCs are all both. Let's go ahead and hit the cross-feed valve. In transit light is on. Valve open light on. Valve transit. And valve off. Good. Fuel pumps are off. And we're going to check batteries. Got 28 volts. Good for you. Standby power, 26 volts. And one of these should be... Well, I guess we can't look at the ground power. That's fine. Let's leave it on bat for now. Cabin utility and
Yes.
the in-flight entertainment system on. Hang on a second, buddy. Those are all off. Wipers are off. We're not going to do that right now. Panel lights are on and set. That's good. Seatbelt sign. Whoops. Seatbelt sign coming on.
Thank you.
Window heat coming on. We'll leave the pitos off. Hydraulics will stay the way they are for right now. These don't need to be running because we're using outside stuff. We're going to be at 360. And nav lights are already on. The position lights, good deal. Come down here, we'll test the oxygen. Oxygen check, okay. Chronometer is good. Panel lights are set. Backlighting, we'll go turn on a little bit here. We need it once the dome light goes off. We're going to test the bulbs. Checking all the bulbs. All around the cabin. Everything looks good there. Kick that back off. And that's all fine. I'm going to set this up. There we go. Set that up to that for right now. Flaps are up. Spoilers are down. Fire test.
Hello.
Good.
Thank you.
Cargo fire test. Good. Shut up. And coming down here, trims are 0. Test our TCAS, which is testing.
I'm right
Hit
next
that
to her.
22.
Thank you.
22 there.
TCAS test failed.
Morning.
Oh, that's right. The IRS system is on. That's right. You're fired already. All right. Let me get the IRS line. What were you gonna say there, Bonanza?
A cannon will start my mower.
Oh, is that a threat? Is that a mower threat?
Yes.
Wow. Ballsy. We'll see
I'll
what
do
happens.
it when we're pressurized.
Oh, that's the good time to do it. Okay. Alright, we're going to KLIT. Departure arrival. Departure, we're climbing on 4 right. Taking the RID 8. That gets us to RID. And let's see what the rest of the route is. RID 8 direct to PXV. J131.
Morning.
1 to LIT. And then it's direct to the airport, so that's it.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Check legs page, no discons, good. Initial ref,
Morning.
fuel weight, 128.1. Reserves today were, that's the one thing I didn't look at. 6.7.
Morning.
6.7. Cost index 80. 360. And let's see. Oh, you know what we need to do is we need to load in.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
I'll bet you are.
Hello.
Good morning. Thank you.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello, new
Hello,
person.
dear God.
I'm right next
Is
to
that
you.
your new sign-on phrase? Is that what that is?
No.
Uh-huh. It's turning into one. It's turning into that, just so you know.
It's my hello greeting to you every single time.
Morning.
Uh-huh. Makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside.
So yeah, it's my sign-on phrase for you.
Hello.
What's good? How was the move?
It was good actually. We're here. I still got much to unload and unpack, but I'm it's enough to where I can live day to day. So that's progress. And stream.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
Hello.
Flight plan.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
While we're in flight, can you make any puns or jokes?
Puns or jokes? I mean, I could. The question is, will I? Let's see. Cruise levels 274 at 15. 274.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Execute that. Transition levels all
Good evening,
correct.
ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
We're going to G-rate 1 today. Takeoff will be flaps 5. CG is going to be 4.85 on the trim.
Morning.
And that puts us at 140, 141, and 149 for V1, VRV2. So we will set 149. I'm going to do 149 plus 10.
Morning.
And I'm back up, ready to push, ready to start whatever you are.
I'll be ready pretty shortly, I think.
What's days like from to?
Hey, Crypto.
Detroit to
Hey, Tim.
Little Rock.
Good morning. Thank you.
Where are you parked at?
Bravo 85. I don't know where that is, but
Thank you.
I know where it's at.
okay. Well, I'm glad someone knows. I'm not on. I just realized I'm not on VATSIM yet, so I'm loading that up right now.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Wow, Friday Night Ops is gonna be. Wow.
Hey, Crypto, how's life?
It's living.
Morning.
Good morning.
Did I hear Kelsey on tonight?
I haven't seen Kelsey yet. Oh no, there she is. I see her on TeamSpeak. I don't think I've heard her yet though. Kelsey, how you doing?
Hello. Thank you.
Maybe she can't talk.
I'm
I s-
good. Sorry.
There,
Oh, there
she
she
is.
is.
I had to mute my video.
Ah. Okay, so we don't have to
We
talk.
appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Well, I had a last week was pretty fun. The FNO was decent.
Last week, you mean?
Yep.
What was
You missed out. I
FNO?
didn't stream
What was FNO last week?
Detroit.
Oh, Detroit. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Detroit to
I
where,
flew
but
from. It was into Detroit. Detroit was the FNO.
yeah, no,
Because
I realized what I was saying as I said it. So
they've got some operations
Moose.
tonight into Wichita.
yeah, they do. It's the Doodah or whatever. I guess it's for some reason the nickname for Wichita.
Hey, Cleveland Center just came online.
Ah. What
Moose.
are you saying there, buddy?
We cannot do any more chemistry lessons. Would you like to know why?
We can't do any more what stream lessons?
Chemistry lessons.
Oh, chemistry lessons. I shudder to ask, but why?
My science teacher took my book for next year now, so I don't get it until next here.
Oh, what would we ever do without the internet? Water bill.
You've given me ideas.
I know. I just realized I made a horrible mistake. All right.
Okay, MacGyver.
The agency assigned altitude is okay, that's a lot assigned by agency, so we're gonna do whatever the crap we want. All right. 10,000, that's fine, that's good. Passengers are loaded, let's shut those doors. This actions, doors.
Also,
doors. Oh, you know what I did?
just so you know, Cleveland Center is now online.
Yes.
For once.
Tim told us that about 2 minutes ago. You are a Johnny.
For once they're online.
You are a Johnny come lately. Just realized I hadn't opened the cargo doors, so I got to load my cargo real quick. So that'll actually go pretty fast though. While they're doing that, we're going to test the stick shakers and the overspeed, which is up here somewhere. Nope, not you. Nope, go back right there. Good deal. And leading edge devices.
I'm going to get my clearance.
Okay. Are we under? Whose center are we technically under?
That would be Cleveland.
Okay, we are. 1349. Well, I might as well get my clearance too in a second. Alright, and is there...
Yep.
There's no AS online.
Canada 885, Cleveland Sir, good evening, Addon.
Get our ATIS here.
Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey Airport Information Foxtrot 0053 Zulu Weather Wind 087 at 5 Visibility 10 Sky Condition Few clouds at 4,000 Ceiling 5,000 Broken
I'm not seeing a ATIS for Detroit.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
3018
I'm doing it through my weather. 3018 is the altimeter that I'm getting.
Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey Airport Information
Yeah, I get the weather.
Foxtrot 0053 Zulu Weather Wind 087 at
3018. So put that in.
Yes, 3136, Cleveland, good evening. Cleveland, maintain flight level 30.
Exclamation point specs.
You have to type it. You can't just say it. We need to turn this down a little bit. Is there volume setting here? Audio. Oh, that's 40%. Gosh, this is super hot. Do that. See if that helps. Of course, that may just be background noise. I don't know. Why? That's at that. Okay. Volume mixer. Because they all have to be at least.
Cleveland Center, good evening. It's Delta 2712 on the ground at Detroit. Instruments to Little Rock.
Okay. That's nice and loud. All right.
Delta 2712, Cleveland Center, good evening, sir. Clear 2 Kilo Lima India Tango Airport via Richmond A departure, Richmond transition, and as filed. Maintain 10,000, expect flight level 270, 10 minutes to departure. Departure will be with me, 134.9er, and squawk 5741,
Does anyone else have
5741.
interference, or is it just me?
Interference? No, but
Okay, Delta
there's a
12, correction,
really
27,
loud
12. We need to change
air traffic
things
controller
out to,
talking.
Flight level 360, but other than that, cleared to Little Rock either.
That might be it.
Richmond as about 518, 10,000. We'd like 360 in 10 minutes. Departure will be on 134.9, and we're going to squawk.
This is an elevator. What we're gonna do is make small talk. Anyone got plans for the weekend?
Well, 2712, that's 5741.
Finishing out my
and yeah, you can expect 360 in 10 minutes. And yeah, I thought it Little Rock, I wasn't sure. So yeah, you clear to Little Rock, expect 360 in 10, squawk 5741. Other than that, readback is correct. Expect runway 22 left for departure. Outputs are 3018, advice for taxi.
Okay, we'll plan a 22 left for departure and 3018 on the altimeter. We'll give you a call
our
when we
plans.
push and start Delta 2712.
Nemec, how do you even say that?
Canada 885, radar contact
Hello.
14 miles east of Erie, VOR. Flight level 312, climb and maintain flight level.
That's quite a name.
370.
Canada 885, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Okay, back.
Alright, I'll be getting my clearance right now. Once he's done with whatever he's doing.
So how long is this flight?
I don't remember. Hang on a second, I'm gonna call for clearance.
About 90 minutes.
Cleveland Center, WestWind 1990s on the ground at Detroit, going to Little Rock, IFR.
WestWind 1990, Cleveland, good evening. Clear to Little Rock Port via Richmond 8, departure, Richmond transition. As filed, I'm and maintain 10,000, expect flight level 360, 1 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 5746.
And we got cleared to Little Rock as filed via the Richmond departure, Richmond transition that is filed. Expect flight level 360 in 10 minutes. Climb maintain 10,000. Expect 360 in 10 minutes. Departure with you and squawk 5746 for Western 1990.
1990, read back correct. Expect runway 22 left for departure. Altimeter 3018 advisory taxi.
Copy on the altimeter, and we'll expect 22 left for departure. We'll advise ready taxi. Western 990. Alright. 22 left. So, wonder where I am at the moment. I don't even know. Let's see here. I'm facing 43.
And the Canada 885, just to clarify, you are cleared all the way until flight level 370.
I think I know where I am. Roughly, anyway.
You're due north of me on the west side of the Delta.
370, roger.
Copy that. Oh, yeah, I see where. Okay, I know where I am now, yeah. Okay, so 22 left is. Oh, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and push and start, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be following right behind. Okay, so I think we're good there. That's. Let's go ahead and make sure the TCAS is working now that the IRS system is all up and running. Doors are all closed. So we can go back to normal FMC operations right there.
TCAS test pass.
I will go back to engine instruments for the time being for engine start. I'm going to go ahead and turn the logo on and the anti-collision on as we're going to be starting that. That is up and running, so we're going to switch over to the APU. And we'll switch that to auto, packs to auto, and we can turn off, that's the thing I was still waiting to do, MS actions, make sure the throw on there, kill the wheel chocks, that'll kill all that. There we go. And we'll pull the gate away, and we'll get one in position. And I think we want to go nose to the left. Alright, here comes one. Moving into position. Don't forget to hit that follow button, guys. Make sure you're following the channel, I'd appreciate it. So we get ready to go to Little Rock.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And next weekend we should try the shared cockpit in the 717.
Yes, we should. We absolutely should.
I need to figure out what's going on with my MacBook.
What's going on with it?
So, if I click on the FMC, it doesn't really respond. If I try to pop it up, it crashes. The sim freezes up on it.
Yeah. This is in Steam?
I know,
or
it's
this
weird.
This is in Steam Edition, right?
Steam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted.
And I'm on the push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
I'm pushing as well. Alright. So we're going to turn off the packs. Fuel pumps coming on. Do we have anything in the center tank? We do. So the center tank pump's coming on. And ground start number 2.
Cleveland Center, it's WestJet 281 and at flight level 320. WestJet 281, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Light up invention number 2.
Moose.
C.
Even though I do not own the 777 yet, I would like to work on a small project for you as an attempt to get better at making payments.
Okay.
Like the flying moose. Pretty much, I'm gonna take your the flying moose stuff you do, just put on your so pretty much just like your logo and all that. So.
Oh, so you want me to send you the logos, everything?
Yeah, the PMDGs and such.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can do that.
And I'll put it in small...
And WestJet 281, cross Easton at a maintain lap 7000, front altimeter 3022.
Set parking brakes.
Gotcha.
Roger, altimeter 3022, we'll pass Easton at 17000.
Star cutout on number 1. Go ahead and AC bus on that. Hydraulics can all come in. Pitos can come on. And check on that. Good deal. And we'll go to continuous on both the engines. And off of the...
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Flaps to 5. And flight control check. How many times has it hit? What? Oh, that one.
Attention, all aircraft information Foxtrot is now current for Detroit Metro Airport. Altimeter 301A.
Alright, I'll change the altimeter. Good deal. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Flight control is checked. Good deal. Flaps are there. RTO set. Dome light coming off. And Cleveland Center, WestWind 1990 is rated taxi.
Check 1990, runway 22 left, taxi via Kilo. Actually, Hotel Kilo.
Hey, Moose.
Runway 22 left via Hotel Kilo, WestWind 990. Yeah, go ahead.
You should really start a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my gosh, I've been gone a week, and people have already forgotten I have a YouTube channel. Oh.
Hey, Cleveland Center, good evening. Still 2712. Come down uniform 9 to the north, Shorty uniform.
I thought I released that already. Apparently not. Now we'll get moving.
The 2712, runway 22 left, taxi via unit Kilo, cross runway 27 right.
Uniform Kilo.
Now I think I'm essentially on hotel at the moment, or close to it, so...
That's a boost.
We'll see anyway. I think that might be Tim right there. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
I should be to your left.
Yeah, that's what I've got. So that must be you. You 7-5?
Affirmative.
Copy that. Oh, you know, we need to change the... Airscape. Yep, this is a hotel. I was right. Huzzah. Departure and arrival. We can change this to left. Right. Why did it kill that? I think that is... Is that 128 at that point? No, it's direct. Okay, good. Let's keep it. Speeds are the same. Okay. Yeah, we're all set. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard WestWind Flight 1990 service to Little Rock this evening. We hope you have a pleasant flight. Just about 90 minutes or so. Total flight time today will be cruising at an altitude of 36,000 feet. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time.
What's for dinner?
I don't know. I'm not a flight attendant. I'm not in charge of that.
On a 90-minute flight, we wouldn't have food service.
There you go.
Not even snacks?
You probably get cookies, maybe.
Yeah, cookies. We'll have snacks, but we're not going to have food.
Cookies are all I need.
I brought food from the airport.
Well, then you can have dinner.
I brought everyone food from the airport.
You got a big bag.
I do. It also has my lawnmower.
Oh boy. Somewhere here. That's a Q and a Q16. That doesn't jive with anything, so that's enough.
Of course, you're mowing the lawn here because you're on P3D and I'm in X-Plane again.
Nice. I love how they're off just enough to... Yeah, and for me it looks like you can't stay on the taxi. You're on the concrete side of the taxiway, but off it nonetheless. Oh
picky,
boy.
picky, picky.
Stuck in the wheel well again. Okay, here's our runway here. Isn't it?
Enclave Center, Delta 2712, number 2 for 2 to the left.
Delta 2712, thank you. And WestWind 1990, ready?
1990's ready to go.
1990, thank you. Wind 080 at 5. Fly heading 200, runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 220, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff, West 990. Alright, strobes coming on.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
Can we take off on the taxiway and do a few aerobatic stunts?
Nope. Roll and takeoff. Here we go.
Pretty.
I know the Tide Pods are pretty, right?
2712, runway to the left, line up and wait.
2712, line up and wait. Right.
Street 1990, Cleveland Center, radar contact, altitude.
Passing 3,500, coordination 990.
To 9090, roger, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain 360, 990. I don't think there is, but I don't hear it on my end anyway.
Delta 2712, wind 080 at 5, fly runway heading runway 22 left, cleared for takeoff.
And Delta 2712, roll to the left, happy to win. Thank you.
Street 1990 to direct reach on Romeo India Delta.
Clear direct Richmond for West 990.
West 281, come Toronto, center 125.779. Westjet 281, Cleveland Center. Westjet 281, go ahead. Westjet 281, contact Toronto Center 125.77, have a good night.
Hold the Toronto Center, 125.77, thank you. Cleveland Center, Delta 27. Oh, there's also 22 West Detroit. Time to 1,000.
2712, roger, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 2, correction 360.
360 that's all.
That's 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off. Engine start switches to off. Gears up. Autopilot command.
85, you're leaving my airspace to southeast. Washington, sir, is offline. Radar service terminal frequency change approved. Have a good night, sir.
Cap pressurization seems to be working fine, so we're good to go.
Regular 885 now leaving your airspace. Send for your ATC service and have a great night.
Moonrise over the clouds.
PS 3136, cross Emma at maintain flight level 320.
Choosing if you are full speed or current. What does full speed or current mean? You mean like the pitch of the audio or the speed of the video? Like what? I don't know what that means.
PS 3136, cross Emma, Echo Mike Alpha, maintain flight level 320.
No, cross Emma at 320 for TS 3136.
Alpha 27 south, proceed direct Richmond.
Direct Richmond.
The light there on the pedestal. Let's pull up Little Rock on the guy here, KLIT.
Yes.
Yep.
Stefan Carl Stephenson died. Did you see that?
Stefan, what now?
Carl Stephenson. You know that song We're Number One that became a meme on the internet a few months ago?
Not really, no.
I'm gonna be AFK for a minute.
Okay. Noisy on my end. Okay. Let's check some yours. Little Rock has no 6 stars. That's not good. Makes for simple things. Oh, great. So terminal for Little Rock is a small little deal. Got a whole bunch of FBOs over there, man. Right between runway 4 right and 4 left. Alright, simple enough. So let's see what we get. That's above 18,000, switch to standard. And looks like center pumps are dry now, so I'm going to turn off center pumps. And we'll also turn off seatbelt sign for the passengers.
How's the weather been out there?
It hasn't been that bad lately, actually. It's been pretty cool. I mean, comparatively cool. It's been high 80s, low 90s for the last few days, which has been wonderful by comparison. So, haven't seen triple digits for really the last week, pretty much. And it's supposed to heat back up again next week, I hear, but hopefully it doesn't mean triple digits. Hopefully it just means like high 90s, but I haven't really looked at the weather to know. So we've got open cockpit day Sunday at Castle Air Museum in Merced, so I'm going to go up there after church on Sunday and check that out. I went last year, but only was able to look for about 20 minutes because by the time I got up there, they were closing early because it was so hot. It was like 108, and the people in the cockpits were all boiling, and so that kind of sucked. But I got in for free because of that. So that, you know. But yeah, this year it's supposed to be like low 90s on Sunday, so shouldn't have that issue. Should be a nice day. I'm gonna go up to the Rep Church and see what they got. Should be fun.
Yeah, I won't be available to fly Saturday.
Oh, okay. What are you doing on Saturday?
Going to a minor football game down South Bend.
Oh, fun. Who's Notre Dame playing?
Michigan.
I had a feeling.
Well, our game is Friday night.
Oh, okay.
You're not flying Friday, are you?
Probably.
I'll miss that too.
Okay. Well, we'll miss you.
Actually, I'll be flying, but in the real world.
Yeah. The real flying.
Hello.
Hello.
How are the new digs working out?
So far, very nice. It's a bigger house than where I was. I've got my own room for streaming only, which is kind of cool. Which will be nicer once we kind of clean it up and I replace the fan and do some other things. But yeah, it's very nice. Got some nice digs. I'm with a guy who's actually knows how to be an adult, unlike the other two people I live with. So yeah, it's good times. So I got to go over to the old house tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day I technically rent that place and do the final cleanup.
Yes, 3136, contact Chicago Center on frequency 127.8. Have a good night.
Waiting for UPS 3136, good night.
So yeah, so it's been good. So the move was good. I had a bunch of help. Actually packed everything up at the house in an hour, trucked it over here, and got everything unloaded in less than an hour. So all told, from guys show up to guys leave, it was exactly 2 hours, which fastest move I've ever done. And
Yeah,
part of that was having a lot of good help. Part of that was, you know, planning ahead of time and packing ahead of time and knowing what I was going to do. So, yeah, I've been on enough moves to know what not to do and what to do. So,
Hey Moose,
yeah.
what kind of a stream deck do you use?
Stream Deck. So I'm using. If you mean by Stream Deck, the software I'm using to stream.
No, I mean, you know that photo you posted, I think, on Twitter? It was right before the one you were talking about this post. It was a photo of your setup, and it I don't know if you can see the photo. I'm going to pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I can pull up my phone. Give me 1 second. I mean, I'm essentially looking at the setup, but, you know, same difference. No, what are you doing? Stupid thing. Sorry, phone's misbehaving.
WestWind 1990, leaving airspace to the southwest. Indy Center is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
All right, Cleveland Center, thanks so much for the help. We'll see you later. Have a good night. WestWind 1990.
Actually, I stand correct. There's not a stream deck, but I do notice a RC red car.
Alright, hang on 1 second. Let me change my frequencies here, and then I'll... Was it 122.8, right?
Room 2.8.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the RC red car. So all the... You'll notice I did the hashtag not my boxes in the back. So the guy I live with has a whole bunch of stuff, because he was in the process of moving out of this house a number of months ago, because this is his mom's house, and she had moved out a while back because they got a house with her new husband, and they were trying to sell it. So, and he was trying to find a different house to buy. Well, circumstances being what they are, the house didn't sell because they weren't doing anything to it. There was a lot of stuff they should have done to it, but the house didn't sell. So this guy ended up buying it from his mom. So they brought all his stuff back, and that happened right before I moved in. So all that stuff against the wall there in the picture is stuff that was just in this room, and he kind of pushed it up against the wall to make room for the streaming desk here. And so it's stuff he's got to go through. A lot of it he's selling on eBay, and some of it he's filing away somewhere, but he just has to have time to go through it and whatever. So it's over there for him to sort through. So the RC car that's there is his. Pretty much everything on that wall is his. The only thing that's mine in the shot is the desk and the stuff on it. So there's some stuff which you can't see in the camera shot right now. That's over here. It's a couch with some things. That closet behind me is full of some of the stuff too. So the room's kind of a catch-all right now, but it works also as the streaming room. So, and then my room's directly across the way behind this setup here. So if you were to look on the picture here with the boxes, which you can kind of see there, on the other side of that wall is just kind of a loft space. It's a hallway that doesn't go anywhere. And there's a bunch of my boxes right there, and then the next room is my room. So, and then his room there's a bathroom right over there, and then his room is on the other side of that bathroom. So all of our rooms are upstairs. The master bedroom downstairs is actually a game room that he's got some pinball machines in, and air hockey table that's going in there, Super Nintendo system set up, and some things like that. And then the master bath is actually my bathroom. His bathroom's the one right up here, but it's a pretty small bathroom. It only has one sink. It's got all his stuff in it. So he was like, if you don't mind taking the master bathroom, and it's pretty epic. So I was like, no, I don't mind walking down the stairs to go to the bathroom. So yeah, so it's a pretty nice setup. I got a pretty good deal going here.
I'm gonna ask you, how do you stream without using a stream deck?
So you only need I think when you say a stream deck, you're talking about like the little adapter deal that takes your video out and then converts it to do things. Is that what you're talking about?
No, a lot of, I don't know how many streamers have it, but it's like a little kind of box that you keep to your side. That you,
with the little short keys on it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So I probably would like to get one of those at some point, but basically what I've done is I set up, I bought OBS over here, and so basically I can just click on the options that I need to, and as I'm doing this I'm realizing I never set up the Fly Live, so I'm going to do that in a second. So I can click on I've got a black screen set, I've got a begin stream, which is the intro that you guys see all the time, the game mode, which is what we're doing right now, one called Cabin Announce, which is the game mode with some sound and EQ tweaks overlaid on it to do the cabin announcer sound effect. The end stream, and thank you, Encrypted, for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. And then I've got one called Game No Thrills, which I think is everything without the camera. Let me see here. Yeah, it just takes the camera away. The deck away. It takes all the fun stuff away. So go back to that. It brings the camera back. So I can just click on those. It would be more convenient to just have a button to press and do that. And I also have some short keys set up on my keyboard that are not flight sim commands that I can use to do the cabin announce. So I can just, I don't have to use the mouse to do that. I can just hit a keyboard command and do that. So at some point I'd like to get, I think Elgato makes that really nice one that a lot of streamers use. And that would be really cool for doing some cool effects and things down the road. So that's definitely something I've looked at as an option. The other thing I'd like to still look into is doing the whole streaming PC, which is where the PC that I'm running the flight simulator on isn't actually streaming. It uses an external card to send that stream to another computer whose processor can do all the encoding and then upload to the internet. It takes some of the burden off of my PC, which would be helpful. Although I'm looking at my CPU usage right now on OBS, and it's using about 15% of the CPU, so I've clearly got headroom to spare. It's not so much of an issue, so which is why it can work so well. So yeah, so it'd be cool to get at some point. I don't really need it. It would be more convenient, but at some point. I haven't looked into them in a while. I forget how much they are. They're a little pricey, I think, but.
Speaking of new things.
$100.
Yeah, it could be. What's up, Tim?
I said, speaking of new things, how's your new fender?
My new fender, is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm munching a Hershey bar.
So the car is currently in the hospital still. It is being repaired. It is not being totaled, which is awesome news. They just called me. They were hoping to be done with it tomorrow, but there's a vehicle on the rack they need to put my car on that's still there because they got delayed on something with that, and so it has to get off before mine can go on, and so they're going to call me when it goes to the paint shop because then they'll have a hard and fast deadline of when it will be done. So probably sometime next week, hopefully. It's not a huge deal to me because I know it's getting taken care of on not my dime, and I have a rental car in the meantime that I'm also not paying for. So I'd love to have it back because I miss it.
Is it a Prius?
What?
Is it a Prius?
Did you say it's a Prius? Oh, you talking about the rental?
Yeah, is it a Prius?
No, I don't.
Yes.
I don't I don't drive those kind of cars. I have some.
I'm just saying, because sometimes you're in a company we're like, pay for a car and it's not the cheapest one you get is a Prius.
Yeah, the words I would like to use to describe the Prius I can't say because they're a preschool toys present. So, but no, it's not a Prius. It's a Nissan Altima, which also I don't like. I mean, I don't think I'd ever buy a Nissan. It's a smaller car. It's a nanny car. It constantly tries to tell me how to drive and live my life, and I don't appreciate that. And just there's a number of little touches and trim features that I'm not liking. So it's fine for a rental, but it's not something I'd ever buy.
Quick question.
Yep.
Do you know the ICAO for a King Air 350?
The ICAO for a King Air 350. I think it's it's a B. It's a B350, I think, right? Or is it BE350? Or BE35 or something like that? I think it's just I think it might just be B350.
Yeah, it's no B350 is something else.
Really?
Because B belongs to Boeing.
No, not necessarily. Let me see here. What's my? I can't remember what the name of the tool is. LA tool, no. CLA tool. That's what it is. C.
Oh, it is B350.
Oh, look at that. Only for Boeing. Give me that. Oh, what the?
You just said that.
No, do not restart. Do not dare restart. No.
Yes, restart.
Bad. Bravo's by the beach. When is that? Oh, September 28th. Nice. Aircraft types.
Well, Bell 230 goes like B230. Wow, the Huey goes by B2.
A B25?
What about
B25 is the B25 mission.
Yep, B350 coming back. Haha.
What's the B-25?
Oh, I don't know. They're talking about B25.
The B25 Mitchell.
I think it's November Alpha 25.
No, it's Bravo 25.
North American.
It says
yeah. Doesn't exist.
Well, on the ZLA tool, it says the code is B25, manufacturer North American, B25 Mitchell. So, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what the ZLA tool is calling it. I'm gonna leave that open because as soon as I close it, someone's gonna ask another one.
Hey, Moose.
Yep.
Why don't you close the tab and let's ask you one?
The tab is closed. Ask away. I will guess, and I will probably be wrong.
David, you can ask him.
Okay. King Air C90?
B90. Do I need to look it up, or do you have a way of looking it up?
Oh, I didn't look it up.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
If you had to buy a plane in real life, which one would it be?
Oh, it's a BE9L. If I could buy a plane in real life, realistically,
yes.
Or like any plane, money, no object.
No limit on money, just any plane.
Okay, well, there's no limit on money. Then
oh my god.
Yeah, then I'd buy myself a 747. It would not be practical, but I'd have a 747. I'd be John Travolta, but better.
7 pace. No, Moose, you'd be John Travolta, but better, and also it would match the same pace scheme you currently have. You're fleeing 5 equivalencies.
Oh, for my Jaguars? Yeah,
you
probably.
would legitimately take over the charter service for the Jackson Jaguars. You would have the whole upper deck would just be your house. The lower deck's the charter.
Moose.
Yeah, what's up?
What would you do if I insulted the Jaguars?
What would I do? Well, you're entitled to your opinion. It's wrong, but you're entitled.
Yes, but still, you're a Jaguars fan, aren't you?
I am.
And what if I insulted them?
Well, unlike the liberal Democrats in this country, I actually respect people's freedom of speech, and I'm not so easily triggered. So, while I would vigorously debate your insult and basically stand and say you're probably incorrect, you would be entitled to your opinion. Like I said, it would be a wrong opinion, but you're entitled to it.
Easy to win that one. All I have to say is Albuquerque. End of argument.
Moose, question time. For me.
Tim knows my ultimate weakness.
Me those cookies you get?
What about the cookies?
That's your weakness?
No, Albuquerque is my weakness.
No, Albuquerque is your crux. Is that weakness? It's your crux.
No, it's my weakness.
His crotch.
What about this conversation took a dark turn.
Encrypted's weakness is a good mic.
Well, this is true. That's an understatement.
I can buy new. Actually, I just got paid, so I'm like, we get.
You know, you keep saying you could buy new, but you never do.
I don't know what to buy a good one for a laptop. Here is your question, though.
Okay.
Identification code, and this is your knowledge of what you can identify it as. Like Delta 90.
Okay, well, first of all, I have to
Hey, Moose.
be able to hear the entire thing. Hang on a second. Say that one more time, clearly and slowly.
Mike, Delta, Niner, 0.
MD90? Like the McDonnell Douglas MD90?
Damn it.
That was hard?
Encrypted, don't use such bad language on Moose's stream.
Yeah,
He has to be
Encrypted.
a G-rated YouTuber.
That's right. Well,
I used
Twitcher
two
in this
G-rated
the
words,
mad
the
dog.
word damn and the word in. I just put them together.
Encrypted, that's still not okay. Damn is a bad word.
Yeah.
Like frickin' heck.
Exactly.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish?
What about turtlefish?
I'll
Here's
drink
another
that one.
Here's another one.
What's
Mike,
a turtlefish?
Here's another one for
I
you.
think it's
Here's
a
here's
tuna
hard one,
fish.
too.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Mike, Echo, 6, 2.
An ME62? Like a Messerschmitt?
Yep. What's it qualified as?
What do you mean?
What's the full name of that number?
Is it-
fact of it?
Is it Messerschmitt?
Falls in Messerschmitt.
Right. So Messerschmitt 62?
Ayo Moose.
Nope.
262.
Qualification. Yep, ME262 replica.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Moose.
Yes.
I have some dirt on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh.
In 2016, their record was 3-13.
Yeah, I don't dwell in the past.
What was the record in 2017?
This was an article that was published in and for 2017. Anyways, their coach in 2016 was the website I'm looking at quotes, "Oh look, it's widely respected," all caps, Mall Dad Doug Marone.
Wait. It's widely respected. What?
Widely respected, all caps, Mall Dad, as in Paul Blart the Mall Cop, Mall Dad, Doug Marone.
Mall Dad?
Yes.
MALLDAD.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Has anyone seen the new scenery for San Diego?
No, but mine should update. I bought San Diego right before they came out with the update, and it says I get the update for freezies because I already own San Diego. So, but I don't think I've updated it yet. So, I'm looking forward to that one.
Did you update your P3D?
No. Now that I've moved over here, that will be one of the next things on my list to do.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Okay. Have you tried to do it yet?
No, I'm not a test pilot.
Hey Moose.
See.
The 2015 record was 5-11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's sad is the 3, what was it, 3 and 14 or whatever it is? No. 3 and 13? What was that record? The 2016 record?
I think it was 3-13.
There's 17 weeks, but they only play 16 games, so if they won 3, then it should be 13. Yeah. That was the year I went to their opening game. So and they lost to Green Bay. So I saw one of those losses in person. Their first loss of that season in person. And that was sad because they played really well against Green Bay, and so I thought they would have a pretty good season, and it just went downhill from there. Yeah.
But I also quote from the website, "By the way, the only reason this team didn't go 4-12 is because the refs gifted them a win against Baltimore. A win the NFL openly admits never should have happened."
Yeah, that sounds like sour grapes by Baltimore.
They also say, "So here we have a forward team that can't play defense, turns the ball over with impunity, and only scores in garbage time."
Again, we're talking about the 2016 Jaguars. They are not the 2018 Jaguars, and definitely not 2017 Jaguars, who had arguably the best defense in the NFL.
Hey, Moose.
Don't start with me about Philadelphia. Yes?
Was there a player on the 2015 season named Jalen Ramsey?
I don't know if he was on the team back then. He was on the 2017 roster, and he is there now.
One night on Twitter, he posted a photo of flaming hot Cheetos, a box of Mike and Ike's, what looks like 7 half pieces of uncooked hot dogs with ketchup over them and a bottle of Powerade. And he said dinner was hitting tonight.
Yeah. That's a college student dinner if I ever heard one.
Moose, LAX or SFO?
LAX or SFO? What's the question?
Which one should I compare?
Which one should you get, or what?
Well, both of them are good.
Yeah. You're debating between Flight Beam's SFO and Eva Stream Team's LAX?
No, Tower 2D Pro.
Well, so you're just asking which one to operate, because you have them both already, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do Frisco. Frisco's a little bit more of a challenge. Only because
especially if you're Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, then you can't know the difference between a taxiway and a runway, but the way their taxiways and runways are laid out makes it a bit more interesting, especially if you're going to do dual runway operations.
Moose.
Yeah.
Have you,
the Jacksonville Jaguars, generally, I just want to hurt your feelings here.
You're not going
are
to.
Just a bad team.
You're not going. You can say all you want, but I have very thick skin, and I really don't care about other people's opinions. So, good luck with that.
Well, except mine.
Well, maybe.
What's Captain Tim's opinion on the Jacksonville Jaguars?
They're going to play my Packers in the Super Bowl.
That's a pretty high, lofty opinion right there. So, boom. Because even if we lose to his Packers in the Super Bowl, we will have made it to the Super Bowl, and I will hold my head high. So, go ahead, Crypto.
Moose.
Are you going to be around for the fly out on Saturday?
The fly out on Saturday. What are we talking about?
For the WestWind vacation thing that's going on?
No, I'm going to be, well, I'll be streaming my usual thing, which is, I'm not sure what, I think we're in Australia or something now. But that's probably, yeah, Darwin, so probably heading to the west coast, east coast rather, of Australia.
Oh, so you're finally coming to the city?
Moose.
Yeah.
The article from which I pulled some information was why the Jacksonville Jaguars so persistently bad.
Was the article that you were reading from thingsthatarewrong.com?
No, it was actually from a website called Quora.com.
Called what?
Don't trust that site at all.
Oh, Quora, yeah.
That site?
Oh.
That site is fake as a lot of things.
Like Kenny G?
Yes.
Yes, like Kenny G. That's hilarious.
It's like trying to find the Onion for reliable news.
Yes. Which is always
so granted, if you think it's a funny thing, it's like the Onion's done.
Hey, speaking of football, who's Fresno got this weekend?
We were playing Idaho, so we should win that game, but of course
I think you should.
I haven't seen our team play yet, so.
They're all trash.
Yeah, we played the Vandals. Idaho Vandals.
The Spuds.
Yeah, the Spuds, exactly. That's what the guys on the radio were saying. Call them the Idaho Potatoes.
Moose.
Si, senor.
Isn't Vandal a name for somebody who vandalizes something?
Can be.
I don't think that's a good team name, therefore.
Well, then you gotta talk to Idaho about that one.
Well, Idaho's too buried deep in their potatoes. They're too spotted over.
Would it surprise you to know that Washington State exports more potatoes than Idaho does?
Actually, I think Vandals were a tribe, weren't they?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know the history on that one.
Yeah, I think so. They got the Romans.
Moose, just a little heads up. Your donation tab is kind of cut off a lot.
My what now? Who?
Your donation little pop-up.
It's not working.
Is somewhat cut off.
What do you
no,
mean?
it's not. That's not working. I don't have a seen. It's like so. The left side of it is cut off the screen. The right side's cut off by your.
I see what you're talking about. Okay, hang on. Yes, this I can fix. Let me see.
And I would suggest putting a timer onto it, so that it fades away after a time period, so it doesn't stick on the screen the whole entire time.
Well, it's under the picture, so if I did that, if I had it on top, maybe I would do that. But let me see if I can fix why it's not oriented correctly. What the heck? Oh, it's actually a group bit.
Put it above. I say.
No, there we go.
I say move it just above on the right side.
Oh, here we go. That's.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there we go. Yay! Alright, so that's fixed, and then that reminds me I need to do the fly live thing, because I forgot to do that. Let's see, KDTW, KLIT.
Sir Tim, question for you.
Go for Tim.
What's your favorite way to relax?
What is my favorite way to hit Goldilocks?
Relax.
Actually, I now want an answer to that question too. The Goldilocks thing, I don't care about the other one.
Oh God.
Oh, just hanging out with my friends, I guess. Or actually, you know, one of my favorite ways is back in the day when we had the small county airport, was just hanging out at the airport, hangar flying, grassroots aviation.
Nice.
Let's see here.
I like how clear I sound.
Did you fix something?
Crypto.
No, I'm just listening to me how to your own stream.
Oh. Tim, are you at 360 as well?
Affirmative. Well, I'm just at Mach 0.81, so.
Oh, okay.
I might do a double stream, triple stream this week actually. I might do Sunday. I'll be rolling out my 7.3 to Philly.
Hey, Moose.
Uh-huh.
I have to go for tonight.
You have to what?
I have to go.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see you next time. You're gonna have to work on your Jaguar barbs, though.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Or see you Friday, I guess, right?
Yeah, that'd be tomorrow. We're frying it up.
Oh, yeah. Alright, see you tomorrow then. Bye.
Alright, see ya. Friday Night Ops. So I started painting the 737 for Chris, the what is it called, the Braniff one. I got a little bit through it before I started having to pack out my computer.
Let's see it.
Well, let me see if I can pull it up. Hang on a second.
You painting that for P3D or X-Plane?
The 737 is for P3D, so it's the PMDG one.
Oh, 37, not the 47.
Yeah,
27.
Yeah, 37. But yeah, once I figure out, I haven't done any painting for X-Plane yet because I've just barely got it, but that would actually be a pretty cool livery to do for the 727 for X-Plane because that old Braniff livery. They're cool looking planes. That's a cool looking livery.
Oh yeah.
They're cool looking aircraft.
Yeah, let me see the best way to do this here. Next. It's gonna be like way zoomed in, but yeah, it's a bit zoomed in, but here you go. You can kind of see the makings of it anyway. Whoop, what just happened? Where'd it go? Yeah, so here's it's just basically the front nose section so far. It goes back to, well, I guess this whole section right here. So you can see the Braniff.
What do you use for the editing? Because I'm kind of curious.
So
you
can see the Snack Air stuff peeking through here where I haven't covered it up yet. I use Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop.
I can't afford Photoshop.
I know, it's a bit pricey.
I has GIMP. It's the
Yeah.
best I can.
Hey, GIMP's the next best thing. It's a lot of people use GIMP. So.
No, it's like GIMP.
Yeah, the hardest thing about painting this livery has been trying to figure out what the colors were, because they're not listed anywhere, and depending on how the photo was taken, they change. And so I kind of went through a number of variations trying to get it as close as I could, and I think this is about as close as I can get. So it looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty sharp on the airplane in the sim. So I just have to go back. The only hard part is going to be when I get to the tail. This down here, along with the stripe, kind of rises up at an angle to the tail line. So it'll be kind of interesting getting that just right. But once I get that in place, it'll be really easy to paint the other ones because it's just swapping the colors themselves out. That'll be, a 5-minute process per plane. So all I have to do is get one right, and then the rest will come really easily. So I think he'll be pretty happy with that. And I'll make those available somehow to anybody who wants them. So if you guys want to fly the Braniff old school liveries on the 737, you can.
If you can figure out how to make it as the PTS files, what the operation center uses, it's easy.
PTS file? Is that what GIMP uses?
No, there's a certain file set up for PMDG's Operations Center that if you use it, you just import that file and it puts
yeah.
for the paint.
Yes, no, I will do that because that is a nice, easy way. I do know how to make those, so yeah, I will do that.
And then they don't even worry about making specific for it. It makes it all for it, and it's I can fly it in Steam, and while he flies it in P3D, and boop, easy.
Yeah, Sean McConnell, I don't know if you're watching chat there, but Sean McConnell uses GIMP as well, so if you need some tips on using it, I'm sure he could help you out. He's done quite a bit of painting for us as well.
What has he done, actually? If he has a PVG 737, I would love it if he could do
Well, he's talking in chat right now. Why don't you text chat him and ask him? Because I don't know what he has. I only knows what I have.
Well, he doesn't show me, no. No, you're not.
I need to look up who painted the. Hang on, I can find out.
I'll do it right now.
Because someone painted the other one. I don't know if they just don't have the other one or what.
Axel Yarkov.
Say that 5 times fast.
Axel Yarkov. Axel Yarkov. Axel Yarkov. Axel Yarkov. Axel Yarkov.
Oh, Alexei, not X. Yeah, Alexei Yarkov.
I don't know. At least Russian.
I think you should know how to say Alexei. I mean, come on. It's phonetic. Alex E. Alexei. Yarlikov. Nice. That's a good name. Yeah, I wonder if he's still around. Let's find out. Copy. Book managers, roster records, last name.
See who has the powers in the airline, who doesn't?
Well, yeah, he is still around. His last flight was on 8/25. So that was just like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. So.
What's his Westwind number?
His Westwind number is 2344.
Cool, I'm gonna try him on the forms.
He's in the Miami hub. So yeah, there you go. Bingo bango. I don't know, Sean McConnell. I haven't seen you back in TeamSpeak since you said you came back. But I just assumed you were just going to be in chat. So I don't know what happened to you. But I see the rest of the gang in there. Ted and Cap Tim, Rothmuller, Kelsey.
Would you ever paint an aircraft for me?
Would I or could I?
Would you?
I might. Depends on what you want me to paint. Yeah, it depends on my time availability. Did you have something in mind, or are you just inquisitive?
No, I was just wondering.
No, the only one I see for Miami is Paul. 3290.
Oh, I see Tim's chemtrail back there. You said, wait, what did you say?
Looking at the Miami group on the forums, and all I see is Paul.
Oh, well, it doesn't, I mean, just because he hasn't posted in the Miami group doesn't mean he's not in there. Try, he should be, he's on the forums, because I know he posted the 777 back when he did it, so, try searching his Westwind number in the forum in general, or his name, and see if any would come up. Alright, we've got 257 miles left to go. And we need to start looking at what we're going to do approach-wise, since there's no star and there's no, best I can tell, there's no airspace control for us. I'm going to double check that right now, but I don't think
What's the number again?
Hang on, I closed the window already. I thought you wrote it down!
No, I didn't write it down. Also, where's the member number looking like?
Can't take you anywhere.
Username?
The member number thing is, you mean on the Westwind site?
Yeah, on the forums.
We got some weather. There's not a lookup, I don't think. There's a search function, I think. Or no, there is a lookup or something.
Yeah, I'm on the forums with the find numbers. His username, ICQ, AMEM, MSMM, Jabber.
Well, try the name first. Do the Yarlikov or whatever it is. We've got some weather coming into Little Rock, it looks like.
I believe
Yeah,
we
I'm
have.
seeing that.
Go ahead.
What'd you say, David?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
His number was 2344.
So we have St. Paul, Minneapolis tomorrow.
Yep.
What's your plan for that?
I don't know yet. Probably fly into it though.
I might fly out.
I like flying into Minneapolis. I don't know from where though. I gotta figure that out.
Could do Denver.
I found another one of yours miss.
You found
Uploaded
what?
2013.
What did
Cat
you
Sing 777 200 ER.
Oh, when I did the 777, yeah. Alright, what's the weather coming into Little Rock here? Let's see. Conditions. KLIT. Current weather is, let's see, 50 at 6, 23 centigrade, cloudy, 1018. Really? Same as DTW? Seems awfully... similar, okay. KLIT. Alright, well that's simple enough. Let's see, got 6. Oh no, 3006. I'm looking at the millibars. 1018. I saw 18 and went, oh, let's see. Okay. So, looking at the airport map then, I mean, the winds are pretty calm, so it really doesn't matter that much, but if we do stick with the letter of that, we could land 4 left, and that would take us right there by the terminals. That would be convenient. So I think we'll plan for that. 4 left.
4 left.
Departure arrival. Alice 4 left. Transition LIT. Execute. Look at our legs. Good deal. And we're going to skirt around this little storm system we're coming up on about 60 miles. Kramer, thank you for the bit. How's it going? I've got to figure out how to get bits to show up on my stream, apparently, because I haven't figured that out. But one of these days I will learn that. Let's look at the plan here. Whoa. big teardrop deal. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That works for me. I can dig it.
Yeah, I get some weather review or returns.
Yeah, I do too. I'm showing them just under 60 miles. Just to my right, I'll probably dogleg over to the left just a little bit to avoid the turbulence. Oh, never mind. Now I'm going through it. Although I'm not going through the red cell, so I'll probably dogleg a little bit to the left. I'm going to let it blow out a little bit more and just make sure I'm not missing more stuff on the edge. Whoa, it's getting worse. Hellcore 69, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Moose Crew, sir. Ooh, that's getting pretty nasty. Okay, now we're going to dogleg to the left. Hard to port. Kramer, the new house is wonderful so far. As you can see, we're in our own little streaming room, actually, separate from my bedroom, which is kind of nice. Because, more necessary than nice, because my room is a little smaller than it was the other house, which means with the desk and the bed, that would have been a bit of a problem. So, just a few degrees just to be safe. All right, Tim, we're heading about 195 to avoid.
Okay, copy that.
Brake left, yeah, exactly. No, it's actually not my house. I'm renting still. It's my the guy I'm renting from lives here as well. He's a friend of mine from a long time now, from church. We've known each other forever, and he bought. This is actually formerly his mom's house. He bought it. She moved out a few years ago, and he's been living here ever since. But essentially renting from her, and then he finally bought it. So once he bought it, that's when I moved in. So, yeah, so that's good. So it's just the two of us. He's a little older than I am. He's, I think he's like 41 or 42 now. I'm 35. So we're not that far apart in age, but we've been good friends since college. So, or at least since I've been in college. By the time we became friends, he was already out of college. So. But yeah, he's a good guy. We enjoy each other's company, so. So I think it's going to be good. I've been staying here since I've been living here officially now since Saturday of last week. So this last Saturday. So it'll be a week, not tomorrow, but Saturday. And I like it. I like it. It comes with a few drawbacks, but the drawbacks definitely do not outweigh the positives. For instance, I was able to park in the garage at the other place. Here, there's 2 vehicles already in the garage that are kind of in storage, and so we all park outside. So there's that, but it's not a huge thing. Our rooms are upstairs, so you got to hike upstairs all the time, which again, probably for the best. A little exercise. But the kitchen's bigger, the house as a whole is bigger. I've got my own bathroom now as the master bedroom, which is really nice. So, positives definitely outweigh any of the negatives. My room is a little smaller than the other one, but I've got a room basically just for streaming, so that doesn't matter. The room doesn't need to be that big. Oh, crap. Really? I've got to get rid of that.
What happened?
Oh, I've got the Unicom frequency is picking up an ATIS for
someplace
for 2 Mic 8, whatever tiny little. Do they even have an automated weather observation at 2 Mic 8? What even is that?
Charles Baker Airport.
Are you just making that up, or do you actually know that?
I just brought it up.
Okay.
Charles W. Baker Airport, FAID 2 Mike 8 is a civil airport located 4 miles southwest of the central business district of Millington, Tennessee.
Ha ha ha! Kramer, you funny. Kramer, do you have two Twitch usernames going? Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to get off Unicom though. I need to turn off. I can't remember where you turn off the scrolling text for the ATIS in the sim. I've done it before, but it was on Steam, and I don't remember where I did it.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna start angling back toward our flight route here now that we're coming along the other side of the weather.
Yeah, I'm showing as a green crescent.
No, I'm showing red. And I'm seeing lightning on mine, so I'm staying the heck out.
We got Kramer now.
Yeah.
Why is it whenever I hear Kramer, I immediately think of what's the TV show?
Seinfeld?
Yes.
Probably because he was a famous character on Seinfeld.
Yes.
It's funny how the mind works.
Wait, what's the TV show? Oh, there it is.
Surprisingly, when I say my name, not a lot of people actually make that connection.
Also, Alexi does not come up at all on the forums. His name does, but not at any post.
Really?
That's, yeah. I'm sure you, with your higher echelon of power, can somehow find an email.
Oh, I have his email. You want that?
Yeah, just PM it to me on. That's any other private message.
Yeah.
I'll message him. I know Mark's been trying to get a hold. I think Mark's been trying to get a hold of him too. I don't know what routes he's been using though.
Yeah, he may not be using this email anymore, but I mean, it's worth a shot. TeamSpeak. Chat.
Which I said hi.
Yes, I see that. There you go. Yeah, exactly, Sean. Red is bad. Stay away from the red.
But that's the most fun.
No, red is bad.
It's like
Unless
a
you're
roller
hurt.
coaster with all the bumps.
It's what?
It's like a roller coaster.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. For the approach, what do they say? 4 left.
25-10 Jaguars over the Buccaneers.
Woohoo! So that's a 3-1 record for preseason. Not too shabby.
Yeah, but you probably haven't played your starters.
No, but that just means the backup team will be ready to play their backup teams. No, Briangren. Well, you mean in the sim? Have I ever been to Little Rock? I don't think so. I've never been to Little Rock in real life either, but I wasn't sure if you were.
I have.
I'm sure you have. You've been all over the place.
9/11.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember you telling that story. Oh, we got top of drop on the screen now. Yeah, can you believe 9/11 was what is that? 17 years ago? Grief.
Yep.
Yeah. And 9/11 this year will be a Tuesday again, which is the day it was when it actually happened.
Yep.
I remember that day well.
I know.
I do.
I bet you do. Kramer, were you even born yet?
No, I was like -3 years old.
-3.
Pretty much the same opinion we have of you now.
Oh, burn.
Pilot room.
Nah, actually, Kramer's cool.
Yeah, Kramer's okay.
Did you?
Crypto is the one that.
That's it. I'm not giving you that $5 tip if I ever flew on a plane with you, there, Mr. Tim.
Hey, speaking of that, are you going down to Orlando next year?
I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear back from 2 colleges, one of them being Embry-Riddle. If I go to Embry-Riddle, I'll definitely be going. If not, I'll be out in the Midwest.
The Mideast? In the
Iraq?
Iraq?
It's very, very hot.
I thought you were going to like somewhere up in New England somewhere.
So I was really planning to do that because I didn't know how much stuff the military would be giving me, but I found out recently there's a lot more to it. So it made Embry-Riddle more viable for me, along with another college that I really can go to.
Well, that's good news.
And also, Embry-Riddle is the only other college within that Delta program you so kindly sent to me.
Well, actually, North Dakota would be a good selection for you.
Yeah. But I kind of want, I kind of want to stay, it's like somewhere. I'm either going to Tornado Alley, Florida, or New England. So I'm going to be one of the 3 extremes. So I have snowstorms, hurricanes, and tornadoes.
That's why I live in Fresno. We have none of those things.
You have forest fires.
Not here in Fresno, we don't. Just around us.
Mudslides.
Not
fall.
Not here, not here, not here,
Earthquakes.
not here.
Frogs, locusts, dogs and cats mating.
Dogs and cats living together, real end of the world stuff.
Think of like a Twinkie, a really big one.
Twinkie the size of Manhattan. Oh, I love that movie.
I know. It's like my all the time. Like I don't care when people say, "Oh, the new one's better." I'm like, oh, no, it's
well,
not.
those people
The
are just
original is better.
those people are just wrong. So you know, can't beat the original.
The only thing that makes the movie good was the cameos.
I see. I didn't even see the new one because I figured I'd just be let down. So
It was okay.
Yeah.
It sucks that it's modern and it has mostly a female cast, and a lot of the main original people don't have somewhat decent sized roles into it. But you see that they do a decent nod to the original. So it has its weak points, but it has its perks. So it's a 50-50.
Yeah,
I give it a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Gotcha. Yeah, Briangren, I was actually in was it Tower 1 that had the, which one had the big antenna on it? Was that Tower 1 or Tower 2? I can't remember. I was in the one that didn't have the big antenna on it. It was about a month and a half before, because we were there near the end of July of 2001 on top doing the tour. So it was pretty surreal for me watching them come down just after being there.
Probably planting a home beacon.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have somewhere, I forgot where it is.
Tim's on to me, I've got to go.
You know the decorative, like the collectible coins you can get, the flat and pennies?
Yeah.
I have a World Trade Center flat and penny.
Nice. I have and I need
Where it is, I have no idea.
I need to frame it. I've got it's one of those panoramic shots of New York, and it includes the World Trade Center, that I bought in the gift store at the top of the World Trade Center. And I need to frame that, put that up somewhere. But it's a weird, odd, long frame thing, so they want to charge you an arm and a leg to frame it. It's kind of annoying.
Just make your own.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
It says that the Tower 1, which I think was the one on the left, had the antenna.
Okay, so then I was on Tower 2.
happy Friday Eve.
Happy what?
Friday Eve.
Oh, there's Tim.
Yeah, One World Trade was the antenna, 2 was the head.
.3127 Northwestern beating Purdue in the 4th.
Oh. Don't tell Fly Purdue that. He's kind of fun to watch. He's another real driver for Virgin America. Now technically Alaska, I guess.
Yeah.
But he lives over here up in the Bay Area, I believe.
Purdue's got a good flying program.
Yeah, he's fun to. Oh, you're talking about the Purdue themselves, yeah.
University, yeah.
Yeah.
And the most famous pilot from Purdue was?
You got me. You have to tell me.
Neil Armstrong.
Really?
Yep, he's a Purdue grad.
I didn't know that.
They've actually got 3 or 4.
Is Twitch easier to stream to than YouTube? They're really the same. I've had, like I said, remember I had that issue with TeamSpeak doing some weird buffering and laggy stuff that we could never figure out why. It came and went, and I was able to get rid of that with Restream. I have not had those issues with Twitch, so I don't know if that's something YouTube has since solved, but it's definitely not a problem I have with Twitch. Twitch has better latency than YouTube, I believe. So I think it's a little simpler probably to stream to Twitch. But it really is pretty much the same thing. There are a few little differences here and there, but nothing significant. Okay, are you seriously gonna be stupid like that? Come on. Let's do this. I bet you'll pull that one. Yes, you will. But I need that one. Ah, you
Whoa.
jerk. Yes?
So they're supposed to be building a second tower that they started in November 2008 and completion schedule is 2022. It's supposed to be like 100 feet shorter than the current One World Trade.
Oh, really? That's news to me.
Speaking of the One World Trade Center, I was in the first 10,000 people to go to the top of it.
You were one of the what?
I was the first 10,000 people. I was one of the first 10,000 people to go to the top of it.
Oh, that's cool. I still have not been to New York since the incident. I really want to go and see the memorial and the museum and everything. I think that'd be really cool.
Same.
I hear it's really good.
It's really cool because the elevator up, there's like screens on all 4 sides. So like as you go up, it shows like New York from like when there was nothing there, like as it slowly builds up to what it is now.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Alright, it's 11:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be up for a 12-hour shift tomorrow. Yay.
Fun for you.
Yeah, I worked 12 hours today and I was just beat when I got to my room.
Is anybody shooting at you?
Oh, ha ha ha. But good news is I had a class on this past Saturday, which I passed perfectly fine with a 92 for concealed carry.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm happy. If only there's one state that would get on board with it, but no, they had to be the special native cupcakes.
Hope your weapon works better than your mic.
Oh,
we all hope that.
I will take pictures for you, Mr. Tim, and I will let you see.
Your mic or your weapon?
The results. of the weapon. Oh, trust me, I have 3 guns. I'm not going to the third. I'm not going. Well, I have 1 rifle, which I love to death. I want to buy a sidearm. But there's a third one that's going to be on the wait and hold. That's not going to fire itself off for several years to come. I'm not going into detail on that one.
Yeah, just be careful if you're around airports with it.
Yeah. And don't go to New York with it, whatever you do.
No, it's the one where I say girls no.
Okay, I missed something of that translation.
Yeah, I did too.
It's the lady killer.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Does that have anything to do with a rolled up sock?
No.
Okay, missed approach for only 4 left, climb to 1,500 feet, then climbing left turn to 3,500 feet on heading 260, and outbound on the Little Rock VOR, radial 303 to Roland intersection 16.7 DME from Little Rock and hold. MSA for the area is 3,300 feet. Decision height is going to be 250 radio 508 barrow. And let's get another snapshot of the weather, just make sure the barometric hasn't changed. KLIT is 3005. The auto brakes 2. And let's get our VREF speed set up here. Expecting to have 9.7. Currently have 10.2. That's 0.5 off.
Oh my God, it's got NDP. Now we're talking old school. Should have flew the 727 in.
Yeah, right.
All right. Mr. Tim Moose, have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow for FNO.
All right, sounds good. Well, you'll see me. You won't see Tim because he's not going to be around. He'll be flying for realsies.
There, yeah, I'll be at football. You have a good holiday there, Crypto. We'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, toodles.
See ya.
All right.
Him with the gun. Oh my God.
Kramer, thank you for the cheers there. I appreciate that. Yeah, Fly Lab School. I'm probably at some point just going to switch to Project Fly and use their built-in one, probably, but I haven't made the jump yet. Which I forgot to do Project Fly for the flight today, so I've got to build my little streaming checklist so I don't forget that stuff.
It's amazing if you don't fly the sim for a bit, it just all goes away.
Oh, it's absolutely true.
Moose, you know what's weird?
Huh.
Think, most likely I'm like the only person in my school, which is like 2,000 kids, that knows how to somewhat fly an airplane.
Yeah. It's usually it's not usually a big number of people at any given location that are. Sometimes you get lucky and find a small contingent of people that are into aviation. But
yeah, one of my friends, his dad flies for ExpressJet. Hopefully, he'll get up to United.
That's cool. Switch over to Barrow. And ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is Captain speaking. We are starting our final descent into the Little Rock area. Should be on the ground in about 15 minutes or so. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for landing at this time. Seatbelt sign going on.
What are you showing for an altimeter 3005?
Yep.
So, Moose, I was watching SWA 8080 because I just had to watch a flight sim stream, and something that I thought was cool was that you can earn like rapid rewards and like bet them and try to like collect as many as you can. I thought that was kind of cool and maybe something that we should.
He does. Wait, sorry, your mic's kind of muffled, so it's kind of hard to understand there. But he does rapid what?
They're called rapid rewards. So like the longer you spend watching the stream, like the more you get, and you can like bet them and stuff.
Well, that's interesting. I'm looking to see how he does that. That's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, Sean McConnell, the Project Fly has the ability to do that too. It's not as customizable as the Fly Live one, but it automatically sets it up and populates it based on what you put in for Project Fly. What I'm not sure about is its update time, because I think if you don't pay for the Project Fly, the update isn't very quick. I think I have to try it and play with it, because if it is like a minute delay of update, then it's kind of pointless unless I'm going to pay for it. So in that case, I'd probably stick with Fly Live. Fly Live works pretty well, but I've heard some people say it drags a few frames or something. So I don't think I really noticed that on my machine, but other people might have that issue. I think Crypto was saying he was noticing some issues when he would have that running. So just something to be aware of. All right, we're going to be doing a teardrop thing here off the Little Rock VOR. We're going to hit the VOR, and then we're going to come into the flight path, go down, teardrop away, and then circle back around for 4 left. Got the ILS punched in of 110.3.
What are you calling that?
Teardrop.
Procedure turn.
Oh, okay. Procedure turn. There you go. And then we've got
teardrop's an entry into a hold.
You're right. You're right. It is. And then 47 on the heading for the runway.
If I had been smart, I would have gone to Monte, M-O-M-T-E, and done the procedure turn.
Did the arc, the DME arc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buds.
Hey, how you doing, Chris?
I'm hanging in there pretty good. Had a long
Hey,
day.
Chris.
How's it going, Captain Tim?
Yeah, upright, taking nourishment.
How's that heat wave in Chicago?
Actually, we were up to a balmy 79 today. Looked bad at all.
Oh, that's nice. Yo, you guys have that in the 90s.
Yeah, we have been cooking.
So, how's the move going?
It's going. I'm all moved in. I'm not completely unpacked. I've got a number of boxes this weekend I got to go through now and do. But the mainstay stuff, the bedroom, for the most part, is unpacked. With minus like the books on the bookshelf, stuff like that, and then the kitchen stuff, which is really important, so I can eat. Is all but unpacked. There's like one box left, I think, and it's just some of the bigger stuff, like my KitchenAid mixer and stuff like that, which I need to get out and clean up because I'm gonna make Swedish pancakes this weekend. So get that away from me. So yeah.
Got some time off from work?
You did?
No, do you?
Oh well, I took Thursday off last week and Monday this week to move, just to kind of give me some space to do stuff, and then. Friday is one of my weekend days anyway, and then I've got Monday off because of Labor Day, so that'll be nice. So it'll give me a chance, hopefully, to catch up on this painting job I'm trying to do for the other Chris, for Red Dog, and the Braniff liveries, which I was showing the guys on stream. I got the nose section done of the, whatever the light blue one is. It's like I forget what they call it. It's not the metallic blue. There's metallic, there's 3 different blues. Metallic blue, Cadillac blue, I think is what it is. Or not Cadillac, Corvette. It's Corvette blue. So I'm doing that one first, and then once that's done, the rest of them will be really simple because it'll just be changing colors. The livery stays the same. So. Alright, we're below 10,000 feet. We need the landing lights on. And we're going to go engines, continuous ignition. We're in the soup a little bit.
Hey Moose, after you park, can you do a little room tour of your new stream room?
Yeah, with the camera, sure. Alright, so that's Little Rock VOR we just overflew. We're now turning toward the course. There's the airport right there, so there's 4 left we're going to be landing on. So we're going to intercept the runway heading and then fly away toward the procedure turn.
Where are you now?
I just passed over to Little Rock VOR.
Okay, so you're offset a bit.
Well, yeah, because I'm now flying. I'm flying toward the runway center line at an angle. Flying downwind of the 4 left.
I'm flying right over the top of the airport, splitting the 2 runways.
Oh, okay. You're not far from me at all then. Let's see here. Let's see where I can see you. I saw you earlier. Oh, yeah, I got you in sight. Nope, never mind. That's a runway. Where's the airport? There's the airport. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm now turning basically right in front of you, heading away.
You flying 737, Captain, or are you flying an old school?
I'm in the 757 for some unknown reason.
Okay, then. I figured one of you guys would be flying the 80.
Yeah, I might have, if this wasn't the first stream back in a while, because I wanted to make sure I remembered how to do everything, I probably would have flown the 80, but, because I do like that plane, it's fun to fly.
I was thinking about flying the 717.
Also a good plane.
Yeah, well, I'm having some stability issues with P3D, so that's what I want with X-Plane.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let me know when your procedure turn outbound.
Yeah, we're outbound right now. On the we just turned on the outbound for the procedure turn.
Okay, let me know when you're established.
Okay. get off some speed here.
You had a chance to keep up with the Jacksonville lately, or no?
As far as how they're doing?
Well, yeah, with the, upcoming roster cuts and all that.
Oh, I
got
gotcha.
be going.
The only thing that is worrisome to me is we lost Marquise Lee to a knee injury the other day, so he's out for the season. But yeah, other than that, all right, I'm turning final right now, Tim.
Yep, I got DCAS on you. I got you visually, no problem.
Yeah, I saw you too.
I like that approach you took.
Yeah, that cool.
Yeah, I've slowed to 180.
Your sim looks really good at night.
It does, doesn't it? I do like it. Flaps 10. And we're 10 out, gear down. And we'll go ahead and say we're clear to land. Taxi light coming on. Flaps 15. And flap 30. Glide slope coming in.
It's landing first.
I am. Tim's behind me.
You should have shot the side-by-side approach.
Right.
Parallel. Messed that up, didn't we?
Yep. Alright, my airplane. A little bit of a crosswind coming from the right-hand side. 7 knots.
I'm 6 miles out.
Copy that. I am 4.5 miles. So I will vacate quickly.
I got slipped back.
Landing.
We just picked up the glide slope.
Copy that.
I'm gonna say negative 125, 130.
Unfortunately, I forgot to start Project Fly, so I have no idea what it is. Alright, we're off the runway, landing lights coming off, flaps coming up. We're clear of the runway, Tim.
I tell you,
I appreciate that.
I've gotten addicted to that Project Fly. I've been predicting myself every time.
Alright, spoiler coming up. I gotta figure out what gate we're going to here. Taxi, airport. Let's see, where are we here? We need to go over to probably Juliet or Hotel. Probably Juliet would be most appropriate right here. Let's see, what do we got for gates? Gate. Let's take the medium. He's 77. We'll leave him the medium one. Gate 2, small is fine. No. That. There's some, oh, I think I see my guys. I think I sees them. There's Tim in the distance coming in. The engine's off of continuous now. Take the strobes off. Take the GCAS out. Take the weather radar out. I think, yep, that's my peoples over there. Good deal.
Juan's cousin Jesus.
Yeah, on the batons.
Yeah, because last time you had Juan, it was what, somewhere in Darwin, Australia.
It's true. Well, Juan's just the pushback driver anyway. All right, McConnell, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming by.
Tim, did you butter it?
I get to reuse the airplane.
It's the only standard that matters. Hey, he's on a stairs today. All right. Probably could have left taxi light on. It wouldn't matter. Okay, I'm on this side of the line. You don't think? It's gonna bring me back the other way. Yep, saw that coming. Forward. Bring me too close. Gate's not going to connect you, ding dong. How much you want to bet? It does not. Let's see. Nope. You suck. Alright, I'm going to cheat. Still no, really. Man, sensitive gate. There we go. Now he's going to be upset with me. Alright, parking brakes on. Let's get the cart hooked up here. Wheel chocks, ground, air, good. We're going to switch over to ground. We're going to... packs are coming off because we have ground packs. Turn the dome light on there. And we will cut the engines. There we go. Ground power, fuel pumps can come off. Turn off lights can come off. And beacon off. That'll click off on its own anyway. That's good. Pitos off. Electric hydraulics off. And that stuff can stay on. And we'll turn transponder all the way off. All the way off. There we go. And auto brakes 2 off. Bingo. And they're connected now. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. And we will open the doors. And that should do the trick. Let's see if we hear them go. In a moment. Let's turn the seatbelt sign off. Why are they not? Oh, there it goes. There we go. All right.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Oh, he's gonna run right into my plane. How dare you? That's not very professional. Oh, there's Delta in the background over there.
Still haven't figured out why GSM says that.
Yeah, I didn't used to do that. Like, I never saw that until the last few weeks of streaming.
Yeah, and I've been getting those shadows again, too.
Oh, really?
So I don't know what's going on.
That's weird. Alright, well, there goes Tim over there. I see him taxiing. Baggage cards.
I'm just driving around.
Doing donuts?
Actually, I haven't looked at this airport before, so I'm just kind of...
Yeah, I just picked a gate and looked to see if I could find my GSX guys, because I didn't look at this airport before we left either. So.
Thank you.
No, I mean, the scenery is incredible on X-Plane, considering it's a default airport.
Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, nothing special about the scenery in P3, that's for sure. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me. That is a successful flight today. Back into the rhythm of things. Tomorrow we will do Friday Night Ops from probably flying into MSP from somewhere. I haven't figured out where yet. So if you got suggestions that aren't too far away, I'm not going to do any kind of transcon nonsense probably. So if you got some idea of an airport you'd like me to fly out of to MSP, go ahead and let me know on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And I will take that into consideration. Ultimately, the decision will be left up to me, so but we'll see. And then Saturday, we should be flying again as well, back in Australia from Darwin, probably over to somewhere west coasty of Australia.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I haven't decided exactly where yet, but I'll look at that and we'll figure that out as we get closer. We'll probably decide that on Friday, so we'll know.
Bye, thank you for a
And
wonderful
then
flight.
after that, the NFL will have started, and so we will be back to flying Jaguars at that point on either Fridays or Saturdays, depending on what day works out best. But, and whether or not they're an away game or not. So, what are you trying to say, Chris?
Do you have any flight Tampa sceneries?
I do not have any flight Tampa sceneries, no.
Oh, never mind then. I was gonna
Yeah.
suggest a BOS MSP.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's not a bad idea anyway, but I don't have Boston scenery. But
Thank you. Good night.
Kelsey would probably be happy with that too, because we get to fly out of Boston.
Stream room tour.
What'd you say?
The stream room tour.
Stream run tour?
The stream room tour.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
All right, so I'm going to have to be strategic about this because my chair's on carpet, doesn't move very easily. So there we go. Get back, I say. And my headset here. All right, stand by. Let me see how this is going to work. Did I do what I think I did? I did. That was dumb. Crap. That was really dumb. Okay, hang on. This may or may not be such a good idea after all.
It's just I figure with the MSP being up, more than likely New York Center will probably be on tomorrow.
Very possibly. So this is the computer. I can't pull this thing back very far because I looped it through the thing there, which is kind of a mistake if you ask me, I guess. But I'm also going to make this bigger so I can see what this is pointing at. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So yeah. So this is that's the front of the house through that window right there, second floor. These are all those boxes I was telling you about. These are not mine. This is from my roommate. So I have nothing to do with those. Out here, this is the door out into the kind of loft and living room space. Lights are all off out there, so it's just dark. On the other side of that wall is that bathroom I was telling you guys about, my roommate's bathroom. I'm going to step over here on the other side of the camera. So there's this couch over here right now. Again, just more stuff on it. Has to be sorted through. The closet that you've been seeing behind me. And then the streaming desk, obviously. So it's not a very big room. This fan makes a horrible ticking noise when it's on. So we're going to fix that, figure out what's going on there. I've got that little black fan over in the corner that you may be able to see, kind of, if the camera adjusts there. Little black cylinder, that's been blowing air on me. It actually felt really good. So hopefully didn't screw up with the audio too much. But yeah, this is the desk here, some of the routings. I've got the surge protector right down there in the hole there, another one there, and then another one back in the back there, running all the power. And then this light up here, if you can see, that's my theater lighting, really, for me, so you guys can see me. So when I'm sitting here, it's pointed at me like so to illuminate me. So that's pretty much it. Not much more to show. It's like I said, it's a pretty simple enough room. And oh, that's much nicer now that they're quiet. But yeah, so that's the studio, I guess, for lack of a better term. I'll move you over here so you're more centered. That's about where it goes, roughly, so to speak. Okay. So yeah, awesome possum. Go away. Actually, I didn't want to do that.
Nice little digs.
Yeah, it's not bad. It'll be nicer when I get some. I've got a 767 cockpit poster I got from Boeing a while back. I have a 747-800 cockpit poster that I got when I went to Everett a year and a half ago. I went with the guy I'm living with now to visit a friend of mine up in Bangor, Washington, who was at the time stationed at the Navy base there. He's a submariner on the
Bremerton.
Alabama. What was that?
Bremerton?
No, not Bremerton. It's Bangor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the sub base. I think Bremerton is a different Navy base. There's like two of them in close proximity, but yeah, this is the sub base. But while we were up there, we went to Everett and did the Boeing tour, the obligatory Boeing tour, which is always fun to do. So I got that swag. So I need to put that up somewhere. I'm not sure if that'll go in my room or in here. It would make more sense in here if this is going to be the stream room. So, but part of me wants a big 747 cockpit over my bed. So we'll see.
Okay.
I need
Put
to get
the big moose on the wall.
Yeah, I know. I need to get it framed. I actually have I've got that big moose picture you guys have seen behind me at the other house, and then I also have two towel racks that are like moose mount heads. One's kind of a chrome thing, and then one's a non-chrome thing. That's kind of cool. So I got some moose paraphernalia to put up and see where I'm gonna put it and stuff like that. So that should be fun. But anyway, so that's gonna be my weekend. Is gonna be doing that and doing some hopefully finishing up some of the Braniff paints for Chris, and then going to Castle on Sunday to do the Open Cockpit Day. That'll be cool. So. All right, it was a lot of fun getting back into the sim and flying with you guys. I've missed you guys, so I'm glad to be back. We will be flying tomorrow for Friday Night Ops, and then Saturday for our World Tour. And I will see you later. Tim, you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, since I won't be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, fly safe on the sim, and
you fly safe
I'll be
in real
flying
life.
safe in the real world. Got 4 legs this weekend.
Gotcha.
Here, yeah, DuPage to Lansing, Lansing, South Bend to Charlie 91, Charlie 1 back to DuPage.
Gotcha. Fun.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Alrighty, guys. You have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And if I don't see you tomorrow or Saturday, and then otherwise I will see you guys tomorrow and hopefully Saturday. So don't forget to hit the follow button on Twitch. And if you know or see people that are talking about why he's not streaming to YouTube anymore, point them to the Twitch channel. This video will get posted to the YouTube channel after 24 hours. So they'll all still be going to the YouTube channel, so people will still see them. They just won't be live on YouTube. They'll only be live on Twitch. So that's how we're going to do it for a while and see how that goes and go from there. Thanks, guys. Good to be back. I'll see you all next, then I'll see you on Friday. Next, whatever. Next nonsense. Have a good one.
All right,
All right.
good night.
See ya.
Night, Moose.
Night.
You should think about doing the 80. Yeah. Yeah, I just... No, the second policy. The John Hancock. That's the one that's got the time capsule all up on top. Yeah, it's got so bunch of stuff with 60s, 70s. Yeah. Have a good night.